Yeah, I thought that was a good basketball game. They're a good basketball team. We're a good basketball team. I thought the first 6 or 7 minutes of the game, we were a little shaky. We turned the ball over, and they was able to get out and get some easy threes and some easy baskets. We settled down and got back in the basketball game, and just couldn't overcome it. Good, unbelievable game. It's a good game.
Questions? Was the game, coach, just with obviously going down 21-4 early,
Yeah.
fighting back, even taking a brief lead there early in the second half. You guys just run out of gas there towards the end?
Oh, I don't know if we got tired. I just know we didn't make any shots. We shot 41% from the field. We used to shoot a little bit higher than that. And we had some good looks. I mean, you look at KK, he's 6 for 16. We just didn't shoot the ball well. And give them credit. They're a solid basketball team just like we are. It was a heck of a basketball game. Give them their due.
Can you just talk about the game minutes had, obviously, 24 points, big,
It's the reason why he's player of the year. He's a good basketball player. And I thought Drew Thelwell really shot the ball well. Usually doesn't shoot it like that. He shot the lights out, made some big shots for them. And we just never could get in the rhythm. We got in the rhythm for about 5 or 6, 7 minutes of this basketball game. We got back in the game. We had a rhythm going, and then we just lost our rhythm. But overall, I told my guys after I went in the locker room, first I held them, I put them on the court so they could soak up the atmosphere of what the winning part was and also the part of what the losing part was. And what I told them, nobody can take anything away from this season. It's been a heck of a season for Little Rock basketball. And we got a lot of guys coming back, and we're going to be good next year. One thing I liked about this team, I saw some passion. Basically, my whole team was in there in tears. I felt for them. That let me know I got some guys that want to win and got some passion. So that was the first time Jordan Jefferson's been in that situation, and basically KK and Bradley Douglas. And you can take some from losing sometime. And what I'm taking from this is that we'll be prepared when we get back here next year. I told our guys we'll be back in this locker room next year. And I told them, you didn't believe what I said. You can win 13 in a row when we lost to UT Martin. And now you're sitting in this locker room, which a lot of other people wish they were sitting in this locker room playing for the conference championship. So you can take something from losing. And I just told my guys I'm proud of them. We didn't go to the tournament this year, but nobody can take away anything that Little Rock basketball did. How exciting we were, and got some good guys. Got 85% of my team probably coming back.
Coach, what about not making the tournament last year to winning the regular season to the end of the championship?
Well, that's what I told my team. I said we were sitting out here last year wishing we were sitting in any locker room at any level, and we wasn't. I said to be here, number one seed, and to compete against a really good basketball team, probably the two best teams in the league. We just didn't get the win, but I thought they did a good job. We didn't play well, but I ain't taking anything away from them. I think they're a very good basketball team. But in this learning experience, I'm proud of my guys. From the way we started, KK missing 6 games, Mikhail missing basically all of non-conference, to be sitting here talking to you guys of coming in second place in the OVC championship. Big progress for my program. And the best thing about it is we have a bright future coming up. So we got 85 to 90% of our guys coming back, which they're going to be a year older or more mature, know the system, and ready to go next year.
Just Mikhail, he played 18 minutes today, but largely ineffective out there. So can you just talk about where he was at tonight?
He's basically playing with one arm. It popped out again last night. He gave us what he could give us in this basketball game, and I appreciated that. He wasn't the same guy out there. That's why he played less minutes today. But overall, I'm disappointed for my guys. I wanted to do something for Central Arkansas and Little Rock University, but it didn't happen this year. So my mindset right now is to regroup and get ready for next year, because we got 85 to 90% of our team coming back, and we're going to be better next year. Have a chance to be better next year for real, for sure. So I like that my guys, they showed some passion, man. They're really broken up in there, which is good. And I just told them life doesn't always go your way. Of course we want to win the championship. They want to win it too. It didn't happen for us. This is part of life. Things don't always go your way. That don't mean you can learn something from it and you can't come back and redeem yourself.
Coach, you talked kind of touched on this, but you've been on both sides of this situation, of the winning side and the losing side. So, what is this team specifically, how's this team responding differently than in this situation? How have they responded to winning and losing than your past teams?
Well, these guys got a little bit more passion. I think that my second team, when we won the Sun Belt, those guys had some passion. And then COVID hit, which was bad. Then the transfer portal hit, and we had some bad years. And then we were able to bounce back this year and really put this program on the right footing going forward. And the good thing about it, I got a locker room full of guys that's coming back. We're going to be a dangerous team. We're going to have another year up under our belt. The chemistry is good with our team. The camaraderie is good with this basketball team. You got to understand something now. Say what you want. We won 10 damn games last year. It's only two things in sports. There's winning and there's misery. It's only two things, and we're in misery right now. We're in misery, and that's fine. It's only two things in sports. But we won 10 games last year, so I was in a lot of misery last year. For us to go out and recruit the guys that we recruited, to be 4 games out of the conference league standing, and to run off 10, 11 in a row to tie for the championship, and then be the #1 seed, lost to a good Moorhead, well-coached team. I'm happy with this season and looking forward to next year.
And just last one with me, like I said, I know it's still early, and there's still a lot of conference tournaments left to be played, but have you heard anything about possible postseason invites, or?
No. And I'm sure my athletic director and George and Coach Baker may be looking into it, but I don't. We want to think about that right now. Those kids are in there hurting right now, and I'm hurting for them because I've played in NCAA. I went to the tournament when I was in Division II. I experienced it. I wanted my guys to experience that, but that's why I made them stay out there on the court to see those guys celebrating. So that visual will stay in their mind, and also the misery that they were in. And I just told them I was proud of them. Don't let anybody tell you this wasn't one of the heck of a season for Little Rock basketball. We're all coming back, 85 to 90% of us, and we're going to regroup again, and we're going to have a really good basketball team next year. So this program is on solid ground. We're moving forward in the right direction. The fan base has gotten better over this season. So it's things are just looking up for us.
Coach, one more thing. The fan base this season, you've seen them kind of repopulate Jack Stevens Center, and then now they travel pretty well over here to Evansville. What has that meant to your guys, and what that meant to you?
It's meant a lot. But you got to understand now, after we won it my second year, third year COVID hit, and basically ain't counting that year, and then the transfer portal, and then we had some bad years. And one year I played, nobody knows it, I played with basically 7 guys for 70% of the season. So it's going to be hard to win some basketball games. And then we won 10 games last year, and I was the first one to tell you we were horrible last year, and we stunk it up. And the first person I looked at in the mirror was me. I'm an old school guy. I looked at myself in the mirror, and Coach Baker and my staff said, we're going to go get some dudes, man, and we're going to go have a chance to go win this OVC. And that's what we did.